Our story begins with two legendary accidents, one in ancient China, the other in Ethiopia. These moments, separated by centuries and continents, would unknowingly set the stage for two of the world's most beloved drinks. In 2737 BCE, Emperor Shen Nong of China, a wise and curious ruler, insisted on boiling his water for hygiene, believing it would protect his people from illness. One fateful day, as he rested beneath a wild tea tree, a gentle breeze carried a few leaves into his pot, turning the water a shimmering golden hue and releasing a delicate, inviting aroma. Intrigued by this unexpected infusion, Shen Nong tasted the brew, finding it refreshing, slightly bitter, and calming to the mind and body. Recognizing its unique benefits, Shen Nong carefully documented tea's properties, noting its ability to revive the spirit and aid digestion. This moment marked the birth of tea as both a beverage and a tradition. This humble leaf, discovered by chance, would soon shape cultures across Asia and eventually the world, becoming a symbol of hospitality, wisdom, and tranquility. Centuries later, in the lush highlands of Ethiopia, a young goat herder named Kaldi noticed his goats behaving unusually, leaping and dancing with boundless energy after eating bright red berries from a mysterious bush. Curious, Kaldi tasted the berries himself and soon felt a surge of energy and alertness, unlike anything he had experienced before. Eager to share his discovery, he brought the berries to a nearby monastery. The monks, intrigued, roasted the beans and brewed them into a dark, aromatic drink, the world's first cup of coffee. The rich aroma captivated the monks, and soon coffee became their secret tool for staying awake and focused during long hours of prayer and meditation. Two simple discoveries, tea in China, coffee in Ethiopia, would quietly change the world's habits forever, weaving themselves into the fabric of daily life. From a scholar's curiosity and a herder's keen observation, two global traditions were born, destined to inspire rituals, stories, and connections for generations. These drinks would become more than mere beverages, they'd become symbols of culture, ritual, and connection, bringing people together across continents and centuries. The journey of tea and coffee had just begun, destined to shape societies, fuel creativity, and even spark revolutions in distant lands. From emperors to monks, from humble leaves to powerful beans, the world's favorite drinks started with a twist of fate and a moment of curiosity. Their stories would soon intertwine with the rise and fall of empires, shaping the destinies of nations and the rhythms of daily life. And so, with a sip and a spark, the legends of tea and coffee began, echoing through history, uniting people in moments of reflection and celebration. The rest, as they say, is history, a story still being written with every cup shared around the world. Tea's journey began as a medicinal tonic in China, valued for its restorative powers. During the Tang and Song dynasties, tea transformed into a symbol of refinement, art, and social ritual. Tea houses flourished, and the act of preparing tea became an art form. Buddhist monks brought tea to Japan, where it became essential for meditation. The Japanese refined tea into the spiritual ceremony of Chanoyu, the way of tea, emphasizing harmony, respect, purity, and tranquility. Every movement in the ceremony is mindful, creating a peaceful escape from daily life. Tea in Japan became the ultimate expression of calm and tradition. From China's courts to Japan's tea houses, a simple leaf became a profound cultural force. The ritual of tea continues to shape Eastern culture to this day. Coffee's journey began in Ethiopian monasteries, then crossed the Red Sea to Yemen. By the 15th century, Yemen's port of Mocha was the world's coffee hub. In the Islamic world, coffee, kahwa, became the social drink of choice, fueling Sufi rituals and nightly prayers. Coffeehouses, or cafe-khane, sprang up in cities like Mecca and Istanbul, becoming centers of music, debate, and news. Authorities tried to ban them, fearing dissent, but coffee's popularity only grew. Coffee created a new kind of social space, outside home and mosque, where ideas flourished. The drink of monks and mystics became the fuel of urban culture. Coffee's aroma was now the scent of conversation and change. In the 17th century, European traders brought coffee home, where it was first met with suspicion. This exotic beverage, dark and bitter, was unlike anything Europeans had tasted before. Legend says Pope Clement VIII tasted and blessed it, sparking coffee's European rise. His approval turned the tide, making coffee a popular drink across the continent. Coffeehouses spread across Venice, London, and Paris, becoming hubs of business, debate, and innovation. These establishments were the birthplace of new ideas and social movements. Coffee fueled the Enlightenment, sharpening minds and energizing cities. Intellectuals and artists gathered to discuss philosophy, politics, and science over steaming cups. Meanwhile, tea arrived in Europe as an exotic luxury, embraced by royalty and the elite. It was a symbol of sophistication and wealth. Catherine of Braganza made tea fashionable in England, and it soon became a symbol of refinement. Her influence spread tea culture throughout the English court and beyond. Tea rituals emphasized elegance and calm, contrasting coffee's energy and debate. Afternoon tea became a cherished tradition, promoting relaxation and social grace. Coffee became the drink of the bustling city. Tea, the serene countryside estate. Each beverage found its place in the rhythm of daily life. Each beverage carved out its own cultural territory. Coffee and tea influenced not just social habits, but also the very fabric of European society. Together they shaped Europe's social life and identity. The rituals and traditions surrounding these drinks became integral to European culture. The rivalry and harmony between tea and coffee would define centuries of tradition. Their stories are intertwined, each influencing the other in unexpected ways. Two drinks, two worlds, forever intertwined. Their legacy continues to shape our lives today, a testament to their enduring appeal. Coffeehouses in 17th-century London sparked a vibrant social revolution, transforming the way people gathered and shared ideas. For just a penny, anyone could join lively debates, read the latest news, and exchange groundbreaking ideas, earning these places the nickname penny universities. These coffeehouses were the crucibles of the Enlightenment, where science, politics, and commerce thrived together in a unique atmosphere. The Royal Society often met in coffeehouses. Lloyd's Coffeehouse eventually became the world's leading insurance market, shaping global business. In Paris, cafes fueled revolutionary ideas with brilliant thinkers like Voltaire and Rousseau as regulars at their favorite tables. Across the Atlantic, American coffeehouses became centers of political resistance and revolution, inspiring new visions of freedom. Coffee became the drink of change, challenging old traditions that were long embodied by tea in society. The coffeehouse was the birthplace of the modern world, where new ideas and connections flourished. While coffee fueled revolutions, tea built the British Empire. Tea became a national obsession, leading to new rituals like afternoon tea. The British East India Company's thirst for tea created a massive trade deficit with China. To pay for tea, Britain smuggled opium into China, sparking the devastating Opium Wars. Afterward, Britain forced China to open its ports and ceded Hong Kong. To break dependence on Chinese tea, the British cultivated plantations in India and Ceylon. Tea became the fuel of empire, shaping economies and landscapes. The simple cup of English tea had a complex, often violent history. Tea was no longer just a drink, it was a symbol of power and global reach. The legacy of tea is woven into the fabric of British identity. Today, tea and coffee are not just beverages, they are global icons, constantly adapting to new trends, tastes, and cultures. From ancient rituals to modern cafes, these drinks have woven themselves into the fabric of daily life across continents. Bubble tea from Taiwan and matcha lattes from Japan highlight tea's modern versatility, blending tradition with innovation. These creative drinks have captured the imagination of younger generations, making tea exciting and accessible in new ways. Coffee culture thrives in espresso bars and cafes worldwide, where there's a growing focus on craft, origin, and unique brewing methods. Specialty coffee shops celebrate the journey from bean to cup, connecting people through shared experiences. The lines between tea and coffee cultures are blurring. Chai lattes and matcha in coffee shops are now common, and menus often feature both drinks side by side. This fusion reflects our desire for variety and new flavors. Yet, both drinks face significant challenges. Climate change threatens crops, altering growing regions and yields, while many farmers struggle with poverty and uncertain futures. Fair trade movements aim to ensure ethical sourcing and fair prices, supporting farmers and their communities. These initiatives help create a more sustainable and just supply chain for both tea and coffee. As we sip our daily cup, we're connected to a vast, global network of growers, traders, and drinkers. Each cup tells a story of tradition, innovation, and global connection. The future of tea and coffee depends on how we address environmental and social issues. Sustainable farming, community action, and conscious choices will shape the next chapter for these beloved drinks. These ancient brews continue to evolve, reflecting our changing world and the creativity of each new generation. The story of tea and coffee is far from over. It's still being written, one cup at a time, wherever people gather to share a drink and a moment together.